of light. Message begins right now. We are deep in the midst of solar storms blasting high frequencies into our atmosphere. Mercury retrograde has joined Jupiter retrograde for a double dose of icky, sticky, tricky unpredictability. Emotions run high, creating clashes and confrontation. We are stepping into our power. We are seen through matrix masks. We become less tolerant of disrespect, manipulation and deceit. We become less tolerant of abuse, be it misogyny or any of the isms our society is plagued with. We become less tolerant of spiked language. As we develop self-respect, anger is bubbling to the surface at every turn. Many may feel like giving up. As warriors of peace, of Gaia, of light, are we really warriors of humanity? Gaia is transcending in quantum leaps of frequencies. Does it matter if many souls choose to in the third dimension? Can we judge anyone in darkness without walking a mile in their shoes? Maybe it's time to let go. What will be, will be. The tipping point of what many of us feel able to handle is flitting dangerously close. The ever-widening polarity chasm between left and right, service to others versus service to self, is taking its toll on both sides. Frustration, cross-comments and heated disagreements are rife online, in our personal lives and on the global stage. To the right, the left are still bleeding heart commies/hips/do-gooders. To the left, the right are sheeple, enabling a tiny number of hugely powerful, wealthy individuals to remain in power. It would seem at the moment that ne'er the twain shall meet. Maybe we have to accept this. Maybe we have to stop thinking we can save people by igniting their soul with compassion. Maybe we have to accept that there are many who have their choice. As Cypher proves, reinsert me into the matrix. Ignorance is bliss. Are we wasting our time in pointless political debate? Are we wasting our energy on unified collectivity rhetoric? Are we wasting our headspace exposing rabbit holes of corruption, depravity and deceit? Is it a pointless task trying to help people see we are not the only intelligent life form in our galaxy? If all those who are standing up for the rights of others stopped, what would happen? If we stopped challenging fascist conditioning, if we stopped lifting the veils on mass mainstream programming, if we stopped challenging selfish belief systems, would those wrapped up in their own lives of status, image, money and superiority even notice? Would they heave a great sigh of relief that there was no longer opposition to war, poverty, hierarchy or discrimination? Would they pat themselves on the back? Victory at last. Are we lean energy when we tangle with others over their ignorance, arrogance or blindness? Are we blocking our chi flow by opening ourselves up to anger, hurt and pain? When we see women and children begging on the streets of wealthy European cities, do we put our head down and walk by, forget instantly? Or do we see those women as humans, children as innocent and vulnerable? Do we challenge the people in society who walk past? If we stopped all of this, stood back and let the world run its course, what difference would it make? We can't save every woman or child trafficked for sex or slavery. We can't stop whole towns, cities and countries being devastated by pharmaceuticals, drugs, war or poverty. How much does a dinner table argument, a meme, a row with a random troll really achieve? If you feel like giving up, please take it from me, you're not the only one. Jupiter and Mercury retrograde circa 2018 are stripping us back to the bare bones of who we are. No room for persuasion or impassioned challenges anymore. We are who we are. For some this is peace, fair distribution of resources, equality and expansive consciousness. For others this is commitment to their own success, which can come with a committed disregard for others. In a system rigged, designed and built by individuals who see themselves as better than most, are the rest of us wasting precious energy and conflict about it? Conservation of energy is key over the next few months, as is staying true to ourselves. Protecting our sovereignty may well mean some battles have to be fought. The key may be to choose our battles carefully. The atmosphere is fraught with anger, fear and distrust. There is no middle ground anymore, no fence to cling to, no place to hide. The truth in our heart will dictate how we vote, how we behave and ultimately how we manifest. Can anyone else really change the truth in people's hearts? Retrograde creates cosmic pullback, like an elastic band being stretched. If we're not careful, we could snap. We feel great pressure to tune our loved ones to love vibration, whisperings of a great separation, of heaven Gaia and hell Gaia, of multiple fluctuating Gaias create their own fear. Glitches, delays and cross wires will lead to misunderstandings. Raw emotions will be released in hypersensitive flare-ups. We will feel desolate at times, vulnerable and angry. We will feel scared by the choices people make. We will feel at odds with this world, the Matrix and all its drones spouting fascism as if it were respectable. We may have to endure loved ones regurgitating the filth they see on their trusted televisions. Our spirituality may be deemed heresy by people who worship the devil dressed in borrowed robe. Patriarchal religions. Hostility may be experienced as the sleeping world rears in fear and rejection of expanded consciousness and inner stillness. At some point we have to let go, except we cannot save the world. We cannot be the catcher in the rye, rescuing everyone from the clutches of mass mind control. We cannot change the minds or hearts of family, friends, colleagues, neighbors or random people online. Each has their own truth. As the veils are pulled back and our matrix avatars dissolve, we see each other for who we truly are. There will be a great shakedown in our lives and globally, in the coming months. Service to self or service to others. The truth is in our hearts. Warriors have spent a lot of time and energy standing up for human rights. And most of us will be unable to stop this, for this belief is in our bones, in our hearts, our souls. The very fabric of our demands justice, freedom and equality for all. Yet we can examine how and when we engage with those who do not share this passion for peace. We can draw clear lines marking boundaries of engagement. We can step back, disconnect, disengage when the impact of negative interactions affects our peace of mind. To be awake is to be painfully aware that peace, abundance and prosperity are achievable on a planet as glorious and resources as Gaia. Yet we watch more willful destruction, in the name of greed, roll out every single day. What of our own mental health? This is one area service to self people are all over. They will always put themselves first, whilst hard givers tends to put our own health last on the list. To push through this prolonged period of retrograde we must address this imbalance. Our self-care also has to become paramount. This doesn't mean we stop donating to charities, showing love and compassion in our daily lives, or finding ways to better other people's lives, but it may mean we stop wasting our energy trying to wake up people who have no real interest or motivation to wake up. People who are comfortable with the matrix, the status quo. People who feel resonance with elitist values. To conserve our energy and maintain good Chi flow we should pull back from biting troll bait, stop engaging in debate with willfully ignorant people. To prepare ourselves for a whole heap of upgrades later in the year, we are to learn the universal lesson of sovereignty, of protecting our mind-body-spirit systems as precious, beautiful and magical. We can unlike, unflow, delete and walk away from many areas of conflict if we put our mind to it. We can instead commit to mindfulness. We can focus our energy on expanding our consciousness, healing our karmic wounds and clearing grit and grime from our systems. We choose our health over other people's mindset. We choose love over conflict. We choose self-care over self-sacrifice. We accept people as they are. Lowered expectations, shield up. Actions will always speak louder than words. In accelerated manifestation, being peace will create peace. We keep signing petitions, demonstrating for equality and justice, donating to charities, volunteering our time and energy for practical uses. We stop wasting words on deaf ears that serve only to upset our equilibrium. Self-care is setting boundaries. It's pulling back from conflict and confrontation. Let who we are and what we do speak volumes. Work to accept others as they are. Stay sane, connected to love and joy with solitude, meditation, soul tribe nourishment, nature and creativity. If you feel like giving up, do something special for yourself. Choose battles wisely, friends. Shield up, switch off from all the darkness and let light flood into your soul. In light and love, Cosmic Surfers. Mantras. I am a sovereign being of light. I allow my anger, my frustration and my fury to evaporate. Release. I am one with universal love frequency. Shield of love up. I share love. I receive love. I am love. Namaste. End of the message. Much love to all of you soul sisters, brothers. Watch DNA Awakening previous videos for better understanding. New subscribers will be updated with the latest articles and informations. We hope this channel has helped you discover where to start on your actual spiritual path. It's a good karma to put a like, comment, subscribe and share with your beloved ones. Leave your suggestion in the field below. All the love to you, beautiful soul.